Miniboo gonna go through the motions, straight in towards the site. Hasn't got too much problem until then revealed. Robbie BK draws first blood. Miniboo's gone down. The next leg is Zipan. He isn't alone. He's got some support with him, but Zipan is now the last one really trying to hold it down. Nice work towards Woot, but Rien's left in a 1v3, surrounded here. A star in his own right. 15 seconds for the dart to come back up and a minute to play with. He can reset the playing field here.
He might get cheeky and try and go towards B, but...
Oh, they're walking it, though. They want to clear that. They want to make sure he can't slip the net, but he's played this well. Nice try. Nice shot. But a better answer back. Too many bodies for Gentlemates. Little flash in the corner, but with smoke in the way, not really going to affect Zipan. Oh, that's a huge pick, too. Taking away Rien's removes a lot of that ability to get towards these sites on those heavy executes they might want to be running. But this still spread default. No one's going walkabouts deep here for Gentlemates. They're kind of sat back towards site. You've got a very passive hold towards B. That's fine. We've seen that slight gambit towards middle, almost going to pop in Mini in the corner, but you still have that quick rotate from Click, so they can easily lean over. Did they just deep check on towards A there?
Drone just came through into A, so we're going to see a fast rotate over now towards B. Already 3 people here, could be seeing the 4th. This could be rough for Heretics going into the site. They're going to have to contact up.
And already they're being punished. That one bit of util, that one little bit of a deep investment coming out from Robbie. This spot, but there's a lot more on the other side than maybe he'd expect. 3 players down the... Yeah! Who needs to expect it when you can hit that? Gets a 2-for-1 discount, and they certainly didn't need it, a 4-0. That's a gut punch for Heretics.
That cage made it look like they were kind of using it to cross, and they were kind of being sneaky and kind of walking up. I'm surprised Click even was ready for that, to be quite honest with you.
And look at them converging towards middle now. Woot's in a real pickle. Gonna try. Oh, he actually gets caught as well. Got to be a bit careful in case someone maybe got a second to shoot, but look at them clearing behind this space as well. They're taking it away.
They've killed Benji, so there's no sentient to it. So these 2 at middle could go in for a late flank here.
Oh, this is massive. And again, you look at Zipan, who's been great so far. You look at Robbie, who is just, you know, Mr. Motivator when it comes down to it. Zipan! Unsung hero to the headliner. 2 big kills. It leaves Rien's in a near-on unwinnable situation. 10 seconds left. Robbie, just wait for the smoke to drop. They've got time to play with here. 8 seconds. Rien's has no options. He'd love to get Robbie down, but it's just Sophie's choice. No good outcomes. Kind of waiting on this one. The Aldrone going to come in, force him away. Oh, okay, that's a problem. Going to be caught up here, but Boo's already taken away Cadaver. It's pretty much Mini on his own. He's completely nullified this round. Finally, they just power through. A little bit of a misplay, and finally addressing middle has worked out for Heretics. Plants in, and we know where Zipan was playing, over towards A. So he's only got half the map to cover, does eventually make it back round, but a 1v5 is a lot to ask.
He did try to use the Omen ult, but he did ult into a KO ult, so it did look a bit silly.
A little bit rough. Hey, look, we've had a lot of issues with Omen TPs and ults recently, mostly North America, but they can be very confusing sometimes, so... beyond that, I mean, this...
I was trying to catch up to what you meant there.
Yeah, I was really extending it. You got there.
There we go, yeah.
But again, this is the first round, right? A necessary fight.
Looks like they're going to split. It looks like they're going to split through the vents to A now. Okay. Really interesting mid-round.
Does that dart? Ooh. That could be misinformation. They had no idea about how close Heretics had made it. A lovely pause for thought and a little bit of a misplay on util, and Cadaver just picks the wrong side to look at. Outdone by Boo, and the red carpet gets rolled out. This is now just down a Mini 1v5, similar to what we saw only a moment ago for Zipan. So not the ideal scenario, but is this now time maybe for Gentlemates to...
The TP's going to come in as soon as we hear this drone, hopefully.
Zipan's taken a deeper look over towards A, so he can quick with it towards Miniboo, but the trade was there, so Woot's going to keep them at an even 4-4 on the B site. Mini makes it over in time, as you highlighted, that TP taken early, and they're still going, and Mini, Robbie, 1-2 punch, Gentlemates. Ooh, knives out, Robbie. Droning in. What does he get on this one? Click's getting proactive, checks to the left, going to spot out Boo, stunning, it's quick, it's clean.
Yeah, I love this. Just fearlessness coming out
exactly where you are.
And it's nice seeing them with no fear almost in this, because it's very easy to fall into the idea of being outdone by the name you're playing against, right? Yep. Heretics are arguably one of the most, competitive teams we had at least last year. Cadaver this off angle. Hold on. This is lovely. Oh, it's gorgeous. Cadaver just tucking in a little on the angle, reading what Heretics would have wanted, leaving Benji last man alive and a mile away from influence here. But Gentlemates, I have to give such credit here. Okay, so Click's made it past. He's not set off anything behind them, but they might be aware of this. But Riens has to be careful. Bye-bye. Your contingency plan just goes out the window, falls away so the trade doesn't come in. There was no one there anyway. Mini now notes 3 players. The paranoia doesn't quite get him, but you can see the flash following does. Still, Mini, Zipan, just flooding back in. It is perfection watching these guys. And heartbreaking for Heretics. The cubby's been checked. They found you, Woot. You can't run, and you can't. But this round does seem a little strange. And Mini's in the right place again. No one's clearing close. Mini, how many times does Mini get this many kills? He's had 2s, he's had 3s, he's had a lot of them now. Benji's off on walkabout somewhere. I mean, yeah, Riens is going to bring the spike over, but this is a nightmare of a game. Benji's on 1-8, and I'm one of the biggest fans of this man. He's a treat to watch, an absolute pleasure to witness play. Same for all of the Heretics side. They look like a shadow of themselves here, but Plant should be in 2v5. Make me a believer again.
Yeah, Benji's going to have to make a massive play here. He knows it himself.
But I feel like he's one of those players who knows the win cons of making big plays. And I say this, it'll probably be nothing, but sometimes he knows that he has to go beyond the normal realms of what's to be expected. And he's got to just guess. He's got to try and make it happen. He only got 1. That's not big enough. That's not enough here. As Riens.
Once again. Just
how many times? Yep. Got 2 shock darts, got his own reveal as well. Not bad. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. If there was a man to do it, maybe. Oh, just maybe, it's Riens! They bit on this one. And then they succeed. Oh God, it's not meant to go this well. That's the secondary point to this. They've over-succeeded. Click finding 2. They're gonna get the plant towards A, and look at where Heretics are.
They've realized already. I was getting concerned that they were gonna not realize for too long.
It's a long walk back.
And they don't have much utility for this retake. They don't have smokes. It's going to be tough, and Click is going to be the thorn in their side eventually if it really comes down to it.
Cage triggered.
Yeah, Riens, the only one in my mind who can try and do something. 2 shock darts, reveal, tap on the spike here. Benji looking for that first player to swing. Kadabra taking a good amount of chip damage on that, and we noted it before. There is still going to be Click coming in slowly but surely, and Robbie and Kadabra. There's still 2 players working their way through mid. I'm not sure about the timing, but Woot's 1 out towards the site. So if anything, he's got to speed up the pace here, or maybe bank on Zipan or Kadabra to really buy time and keep their attention turned. And I think they cancelled. Either Riens noted it, because Riens is looking that way. Maybe the lack of presence from Robbie or something on those lines. Already going to start clearing through the site, though, Benji and Woot. Clear on home. Robbie left in a 1v3. Oh, that's big info here. Oh, that's a better shot. Benji. Yeah, Benji. Having to respect it to fall towards at least back sight. How does Mini play this one out? Benji's under pressure. Yeah, there was too much for him to handle. Mini on the crunch as they flood the front of the site. Too many angles to try and cover. Riens couldn't really keep him safe either. So at this point, trying to stall out on the plant, but Robbie's got that one down. Time's on their side. 5v4. Flank being watched. Nice underhand flash gives Boo the fight towards Kadabra. Now, Gentlemates play forward in the side. They're grouping towards backside, leaving a little bit of this flank open, saying, screw it, we'll try and fight Mini Boo and Riens instead. Maybe the right call, as already Click going to take away the head of Mini Boo. Follow-up swing goes Riens' way, but they trade out numbers-wise. 3v1 now. Woot's fallen. Great! Benji does only have a Sheriff, though, so very hard to try and find impact. Click. Just bulldozes through. The site's now open. The red carpet rolled. Woot's going to be eviscerated, and they're down to now 3. Nice from Boo. Big shots there. That's the spike now left loose. Another issue could come from this now. Time for a rotation. A little bit of paranoia in Mini Boo's mind, because he does want to overcommit here.
Heretics doing a good job re-clearing mid. A nice little push down potentially. Adding another layer whilst we're waiting for the spike to be planted.
I wonder how much he gets from this, though, Mini Boo. I like the idea. He's not had a great game, though. 3-14, which is rare, right? Mini Boo is a star. This is quiet for him. Now, I'm already seeing Kadabra kind of look towards this way a little bit here, but timing can be everything in these moments. Plant's going to come in now. Mini Boo closing towards the gap here. Dash is on. Looking for a pixel on site. Not going to see it yet. He's cleared a lot of space here, but he's not spotted the play up towards the window. Bullet to the back of the brain. Kadabra's going to find him. And now the final 2 have to flood on through. And it's Gentlemates with 13-4. outstanding scoreline and a surprise. And again, that's kind of what we're here to do, because for Heretics, traditionally we haven't seen too much of them in this map either. This was not really something that was played in their, heyday, but Minidu doing much better already. After a very quiet map 1, already getting started with a bang here in map 2 in this 3v2.
Yeah, and Heretics have already got good positions over the spike, so it's going to be very difficult for mates. They're going to have to duel their way out. And it's not enough.
Nice work from Heretics there. He's willing to challenge on it. You can see all the util really forcing them, and the angle above the top, that is stunning.
Yeah, that's one we haven't seen for a while. It feels like just yesterday Defo was doing that to me.
You've been on the receiving end of some of these things. And it's nice kind of getting some of these throwbacks mentally to this map, because again, you guys were one of the forerunners at it. EG back in the day, we had some really strong teams. So seeing some of those little elements early on being brought back. Now, is this going to equate to a misread here? I'm not too sure, because I think the drone did catch a little bit of info, but Boo still holding some really solid ground, and Kadabra making a bit of a meal of it. Makes now Rien's life a little bit easier, can focus on the one side. And this is the bonus, and they're holding this so well.
Yeah, not overstaying their welcome anywhere. Robbie BK did a good job of kind of faking towards the Sands area there, but ultimately the rounds come down to that duel on Arcade, I think.
And the difficulty now becomes trying to lean in towards this site, up against the Cypher still. Got all the util in play. Going through Sound will at least give them a step into the site, but Minibu just sitting just on the corner of that smoke. That spray was lovely. Taking away Robbie as well, and Zipan's options have gone from some to near on none. And Rien's might be the one to get it. He is Heretics. Minibu just really close corner, would be hard to clear, but the camera's watching for it. Oh, that's where it falls apart. Kadabra catching both. Finding Benji first was perfect, and now the site should be theirs. The plant should be on. Boo trying to get some pressure on the backlines, but look at the stall out here. Really frustrating for him. Wood might be overwhelmed through the smoke as well. The flash is stunning. Kadabra, the one to claim it, but it could have been any. And Rienz and Boo, their position should be really well considered. Very few options. You can already see the molly there as well. Can you slip around the side of it? I don't even think so. Might be time to call it on this one. I don't know what else you're going to get through from it.
Yeah, I like the reaction from mates there to push into the CT, knowing the flank was coming.
A real issue. Benji might have to walk the smoke here in a second, or maybe just wait and hope that no one clears him just yet. Click's already gone down, and actually Benji's rewarded, playing perfectly on the edge of the smoke there in the end. I was worried that maybe Click's rocket could find him, but no, in the end they're fine. And Robbie and Zipan are left pretty much behind the wheel, but Robbie gonna isolate Boo, gets a pick on this. Zipan's got sight, he's a little worried about stairs. Oh my god, Robbie trying to make plays. The spike now left deep behind that smoke. Put Zipan in a really tough spot. 36 seconds. You're not feeling like these options are there for you.
I don't hate him, just
30 seconds left.
And saving, to be quite honest with you.
I wonder if Benji will even allow it on the touch of that orb. Already takes a glance. Benji's curiosity becomes undeniable. Sees the orb still there and clears back through. Knowledge is key now. 10 seconds. Is he going for this one? Yeah, not going to happen. Benji just takes a tap on the spike. Maybe very aware of the potential, but an open main plant here. And aggression, Mini and Click trying to get proactive towards CT, and Miniboo farming them both. And the ult seems a little bit out of sorts here. This looks almost unwinnable, but maybe there's still something in them. But this ult is deadly here. Can clear through the site so well, forcing them forward. Robbie nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Wood has made this site completely unholdable from that position. Kadabra makes it go. Kind of forcing the hand here, clear through the site. We're away, but Heretics aren't far. They are actually playing ahead of these smokes. The drop down comes in. Woot, Rien's perfectly shoulder to shoulder. Kadabra is irrelevant. It's 3 alive here. This is a different look from Heretics. These guys look sharp on this map. Totally different from map 1, where they looked kind of stunned out of the server. Kadabra's options are pretty much zero. The spike is so deep within their hands. But again, we do see the operator back out now. Miniboo Did get punished before, but this time you can see what he can achieve with it. A little bit more passive on the angle, a little bit less aggressive on the approach, but Zipan looking to try and maybe avenge his fallen teammate, but it looks like a single endeavor, no spacing or trading to it. Benji finds his corner of safety and waits for the next target, but I don't think he clocked the other player just next to him there. So down to 3, Robbie gets to live, and it's Kadavra to find Benji. Information was flowing between all of them. Ult invested, Rienz dips away to the other side. And look at the aggression though, hold on, Mini trying to turn the screws here. Trying to be the one to take the fight and take down some more of these players. Rienz, oh, Mini Boo, I missed that man. Stunning shots, but it is down to the 1v. Oh, the HP, Rienz. He was taken down so low there for a second. He will get to back away. Mini's been on a tear. And Rienz has got to walk back in. 50 HP. And Mini, the angle, nasty. Is it prepared for? Get out of here, Rien! NG sitting a little deeper towards Sand. Ult gonna go in towards the side, and they should flood off the back of this. Kadavra's in a world of trouble, but it's Boo to take away Click, but the trades come in. Benji and Rienz. They are so well positioned. The information game, they are winning it. Mini has been heroic for this side at times, but this, again, unless mistakes are made, you're not gonna see it really happen here. Benji dodging bullets, but he can't
Catch the timing here.
They could do. That's nice. Oh, it took a little bit labor to get Benji down, but that's fine. You take that. That's a man advantage. Now working forward towards the side. Kadavra maybe outstayed his welcome a second or two. They're desperate to find a little bit more, but still plants in.
Mates implied they're going to go for the flank with that A main push and just regroup towards CT. It could catch Heretics off guard here.
Certainly could. Paint shell going in could be rough as well. Miniboo forced in. There was nowhere else for him to go, really. Fight forward, and that was your option. Boo turns around and catches Mini. Leaving us in a 2v3 here. Zipan and Click. It's rough. What the dog doing? Oh dear. They're throwing all sorts at him. It's just Pokemon's being thrown at them now. Oh, dearie me, Zipan. Yeah, it's wrap it up, put a bow on it. It's going to be 12. There's not too many ways to say it. And Woot's the one to seal it. 12 for Heretics. And send it over. Has good potential. Oh! There's something really satisfying about just a sheriff shot like that. You got one for me? No. Oh, Click. Do you mind? Okay, Robbie's done it though. That's fine. If we get a bit of a scrap on our hands, extend play a little bit. Why not? Throwing an entire menagerie in towards main. The dogs, the birds, all sorts. Robbie, do the best he can.
I was about
to God knows where. But at least it gives Woot a little bit of a walk up. I mean, Robbie's going to get the trade on that. Boo going to keep things moving forward. They pretty much have that B site now open and available, but they didn't expect Click, and I think Click's a little... It's his third kill. Leave the man alone. This has been a really topsy-turvy round already, and he keeps going. I feel like he could have fallen off that and kept the pressure for the post-plant potentially, but now Miniboo trying to do the same sort of thing. This 3v3 could be all but over, because they have no idea that Miniboo is creeping around the corner. 1, 2, and a third! Miniboo gets this one done at 13-3.
be flashes in a salvo.
Let's see. There it is. Salvo's gone in. Flash has gone in. There's nowhere to hide here, but Gentlemates still get a 2-for-1 trade until then. Miniboo tips the scales back in favor as Benji gets more interested, gets involved. Robbie held back on 30 HP, gonna need Zipan, and Zipan can't do much at this point. Trying to creep back through, but Benji still waiting. Spike just in front of him, 2 kills, toying with him. He now knows he doesn't overdo too much. He lets the rest take the strain of it. Miniboo comfortable. Nicely handled from Heretics, and a lovely little setup.
Before we have 3 people in the defense here.
Yeah, the rotations are in, the tags are coming through here. Click's gonna find Miniboo though. Get some safety on the back of the site, but Robbie with the follow-up, back and forth we go. Still a bonus here. Still a lot of damage done. Rienz is in trouble. He can't get out of it in time. Leaving them now with a man advantage. Plant should be coming in. Does Woot get any opportunity here? Not really. Held back behind that smoke. In position, gets to work a little bit closer forward. It's a little bit of the game away, but we're in the post plant.
It's not a great plant though for mates, so can't play too far off.
Whoa, Woot's gonna find Mini. This is already a great bonus round, and it could get even better as it's down to 1, but Robbie again.
Choke point to go through here. This tire could be big.
Yeah, Miniboo is on the back of the site as well, waiting to see what he can do here. Robbie's gone down. Miniboo again getting more curious. You can see the util now being poured into that choke point. Benji, though, does get a challenge, but Click, no challenge for him apparently. Benji on the follow-up. Oh, and a third. Answers back just right. Did they see Woot here? I don't know if Woot got spotted on that. I'm still not certain.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think Woot actually could be a real threat to this. He absolutely is. Does he get any more? Oh, yeah, he does. Oh, he turns on a dime. Woot eviscerating 3 as they try and make it through to the site. They just didn't see him for a second, and that's all they needed. Mini could do no more.
Fair.
So when are we having that developer interview played? Do you think that's a fair use of util, completely safe? Okay, that's not bad though. Zip, I'm going to get Miniboo at least. That's going to maybe quell the aggression. Boo might be a little bit too close on this. Yeah, he is. A little messy on that. Making mistakes here. So it leaves Rienz with an operator. Yeah, didn't think that one was... Oh. Okay. Rienz. We found a little cubby. We're going to make a little play? Hello. I guess not. And a divide on a divide. Util close towards site. Gentlemen are playing close site as well. They're having to stand some of their ground here, finally falling away. Oh, this is going to get messy. How did Benji get Robbie? What is going on here? Kadabra has to invest his util now. Jump spot at least to go through. They now know that Benji's going to be back on this, surely. And there's no way they win this. The post-plant util there was just too good. Right, trying to keep him guessing on it, but Miniboo's disrespecting the util. He's still ahead of it. They're not clearing this close corner, and Miniboo's confidence is sky high. He's holding guard with just the shorty. Cadaver on the other side is kind of screwed. He's got the spike, and they're grouping up for this. Cadaver could be absolutely backhanded here. Oh, that wasn't pretty. Oh my God, what's going on? What's going on? I'm confused, and I'm scared, and I think Zipan is as well. Is it? Are you sure? Is this one that we skip in the VOD review? Because I think it is.
No, I think we VOD review this one.
This one?
Yeah, we VOD review this one.
Do you think either of these teams will?
I hope not.
No, Zipan does get to live, but I don't. Now, I don't know if you can hear it. We can. And oh God, Benji got spotted, right? Benji got checked. Okay, 2-for-1 trade. Sight under, I want to say control, carefully. Plants in. Miniboo's on the way.
Spike planted.
He's had
They do
enough.
have the Astra and Teo ult combo to use, but in a 3v4, when they don't have any control of the site at all, is probably a lot to ask.
It is. Smell this one. Here we go. Click. Nice. Takes away Miniboo. That should... I don't say that's enough. Wow, they went for it. That's got to be a miscall. That's a mistake here. And it's going to be punished. Here we go. A little bit of a fight, a little bit of a biff, underhand flash, hello, and how's no one dead? How's everyone alive until then? Okay, it's Benji and Rienz and Boo, the ones to actually draw the blood on this, giving them at least this 3v2.
I love this idea, using the kind of Teo A main control to get the orb. Really nice idea. So something you don't see that often is that kind of use of A main for orb control.
Okay, will they expect Woot to still be around? They've got to be a remaining. Bye, Mini. Yeah, Woot has just controlled so much of this. We've been hyping this man up. Give me a round, Robbie. Dog water ranks. There he is.
The fans are, they're great Valorant players, I'm sure.
Okay. Robbie, get me back on track here. Robbie, let me focus on this game. Give me something to shout about. That's not bad. Take away Miniboo. Get a little bit of a corner. Oh, he got so close. He got so close. Getting it started now, but Heretics want a little bit of the action themselves, playing towards CT. They're going to find Kadabra, but they're going to try and pick up the pace on this. Kadabra's already taken away Miniboo. That's a man up to the good here. Rienz. He's so blind, and this is a messy fight. So scrappy towards Pit. A 4v2, and hey, they knew what they were doing. Benji's been an absolute monster so far, but this would take a lot. And the shots ain't gonna be landing this time. Gentlemates do. Okay, towards backside. KO's util gonna go in as well, try and hinder the approach, but the dash is there, and Mini gonna try and slip through towards the back. Zipan gonna get one, but tries to maybe find some safety in the smoke, but there's so many players nearby. Mini, oh, okay, come on. That's so lucky. But does he know about the player who's already crept through? Benji? He's whiffing it. Gentlemates, where the hell did that just come from? They make it back. Once again, we're going to see Mini posted towards the back of the side, but they didn't expect maybe the adjusted dash. Suddenly, Miniboo's up towards heaven. Robbie has to fly in, get 2 for himself. But they don't have the numbers this time. Miniboo, that's 1 bullet. I know you're good, but man, there we go. Hits the reload on it. Click coming closer. Kadavra still around. Trying to find the player towards the back of the site. Oh, that's big. Nice from Click. Gonna get that rifle upgrade, and they don't know about this one just yet. Miniboo's got his own Vandal as well. Click. Oh, they line up. Gentle. You're looking at who's at the front of this. Okay, Kadavra is the gatekeeper to this. Zipan just behind. There's the ult. You are locked in. You are forced forward. He just whiffs it in the end. Mini, though, the next string on the bow does beautifully. 2 big kills, but then Heretics push further forward. We know where Robbie was, pretty far away, but he's got here fast. But they're aware. They've got Rienz on the case. Heretics fighting back.
The 3 towards A.
Bomb grenade out.
They've got to be cautious. Gee, that. Look at the gap on the map here. Now, obviously, Heretics don't know a thing about it, but it puts you under pressure. Gentlemates now in a predicament. Do they stick to this? It looks like they do. Absolutely, they do. And Zipan, the one at the back of the site here, gonna have to try and hold his own somehow. Miniboo trying to navigate through the smokes, the layers, and he finds a player. Kadavra goes. Zipan did draw blood, though, and managed to at least keep that close enough by, but they're losing out in numbers now, and they fall away. Look at the spike.
Rotation here.
Big call being made.
All down from Benji's kill earlier, I think.
That one opportunity, finding Mini there, just as you see where Woot's heading through, is just stunning. It's dreamy. And it's a bold call to go for that. Miniboo catching the rotation as well. This is dream stuff. You don't get that sort of thing often. So Zipan and Click, do you even go for this one? Really, do you let the 11th happen? Maybe if Click gets a quick kill? But no one's going to be giving you a fair fight. Oh, he's invested the ult too. Yeah, go for it, I guess. Make something out of nothing, but a 1-for-1 trade is not good enough. Zipan, legendary player, but you've got players right, left, down on long. You can feel this is already feeling uphill, difficult, tricky. And Miniboo hungry as well. Pounces, but it's Zipan. He's found 2 there. Dealt with eventually, but Robbie takes him down. They're making a fight out of this. They're not going to lose just yet. They're trying to hold on to it now. Robbie, Kadavra, and Click. Woot's going to find 1, though, lingering through that connector.
I expect Click on the flank here, though.
Might not. Oh, Benji! That could be game. In that moment, that could be 12. But Robbie has to respect the ult. He wasn't able to secure a weapon either.
The plant's good enough to play off-site. This is going to be,
really,
I don't want to say impossible, but very, very difficult for Robbie now.
I mean, can he at least get a gun?
That is step 1.
We start there. We'll start with, is there a weapon down? There's got to be one. Yeah, there's plenty. Okay, cool. Weapon picked up. But then in post-plant, you've got Woot, you've got Benji, you've got to try and make it happen for yourself. And Robbie calling up his own number. Woot just toys with him. Benji the one to deal. Oh, that's great. He does now, you know what I mean? Anyone who's not English do enjoy finding out what that means. However, Click gonna at least trade out the earlier kill that Woot got trying to buy for this control over towards A. And they're throwing everything into it. Kitchen Sink's coming out next. Robbie trying to post this one down. Doesn't get what he needs, controls the space a bit, but already look at where Benji's slipping off to. Oh, he's ahead of where they expect as well. Oh, it's messy, but he's won it again. Takes away Click. I thought he almost had that one. Robbie now filling the gap here, but he's got pressure coming again. Boo! Beautiful from Robbie. Holding on here, Gentlemate's not going to let this one slip this round unless Woot decides to go nuclear, not to be 12-8.
Never mind, he's ahead of me. Rienz is smarter. He knows he needs a down sight against this Astro.
As the Astro coming in, Rienz, yeah, that's why he's ahead. Disproving Mini, kill by kill. What do you know about Rienz? Plays it off so cool in the end, Heretics. We were worried.